Hello, how you guys doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all having a good one so far? We're gonna play some video games. We're gonna do some Valhalla. Let me add the Discord real quick. Cool. At everyone, Valhalla. I didn't spell it right. I didn't have the ones, but you know, that takes too long. Ready to nice chill times, some bartending, and nothing will go wrong in our cyberpunk world. Last time the bank got robbed? Sort of? Might be a cover-up. Might be a conspiracy. I don't know. Also, like, I was doing the bit last time where, like, my face was, like, in the TV. Guys, you gotta let me know when, like, the screen region's fucked. English, please. There we go. Cyberpunk stream. Yeah, I guess so. It was fine. It was a little off. It was a little too far to the right. We'll fix it today. You have no notifications. She bought what she wanted. She's now happy. All right. Cool. Let's go to work. We'll pretty much go with this until my voice gives out, and then we'll stop. There we go. Works. All right, and then let me just check. Problem also is, like, I've got a big old light. Am I good? I think I'm good. Like, specifically, no, other side. This side, there was a little line last time. Did I fix it? Like a little black line? Looks good? Okay. Oh, I forgot to get water. I'll be right back. One sec. Lower the game audio this time? All right. Got water again. It's a good way to keep your voice all tasty, good. I need to get a real ring light rather than this hobby light that I use. I think I'm happy with that painting. I'm still feeling it. Is red part of the Valhalla lore? I am, I guess. We'll get my hair cut soon. Next paycheck. Next paycheck. I'm gonna do it right. Didn't expect to see you today. I was waiting for you to call or say something would be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people are looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite a hard worker. And the streets aren't exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. Wonder if any of the bars are use their impending closure as a means to getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I'm bored out of my brains when I'm in my apartment, so I'd rather come in anyway. What'd you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet. I think I missed that. Like, I didn't understand what that one was. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. My girl still here? Oh. She was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I'd mind. But you're the boss, so it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour and we'll start charging for a motel fee. Oh, right, her. Where am I? All right, shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well. It's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Can you stop calling me that, man? I know I don't have tits, but you don't have to make fun of me for it. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. The moon, it burns! I feel like we just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. I totally forgot who it was that was sleeping here. What's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sort, I guess. Oh, cool. Some sort of rum. Not rum, nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Some rum. Go to the bottled drinks. And drag it to the shaker before mixing. Here, alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Okay then. I also need to like fix my background. I point to my background as if you can fucking see it. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one's here to retort. Man, it feels so lonely without Gil. Just hope their restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to some dangerous weird types coming in. It will. Good evening. Holy shit! Was that a record-breaking jinx? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make the joke. Don't make about becoming real. Don't make the joke about... Okay, on it. Give the brain a blue fairy. 1. Was it? 4. 1. And then optional ketamine. All right, let's go. There we are. All right. Aged and mixed. There we go. Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is just the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Shouldn't forget it as much. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system Lilums do. Can I ask you something, miss? Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a kitty like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor, what the fuck? You have to be the first person that I've met that didn't just go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? Sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Do you want to be a brain in a jar? I feel like that's, again, a situation where I have to trust the medical robotics that are involved. I think push come to shove when my life is at a point where my body is breaking down and there is a solution like this and the alternative is death, I might consider it depending on how my moods are. Pogbot, why Pog there? Because it's either die or become a robot. A bona fide human brain in a jar. So how and why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have speech prepared in these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We're brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you're prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to this place, though? There's rule 34 of this brain. Every time I play this game, someone's got to bring up the porn Twitter or porn of this game. Why? I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk on for the first time in quite a bit of time. It's tradition at this point. Hey, did you know this game has porn? Yep, official porn Twitter. I have no idea what its at is, but I've been reminded of it multiple times. The fact that the sex robot is, you know, child-sized and has found her niche in that, what's the link so I don't have to... I assume that Falhal was trying to post it. Succuban Games on Twitter. Well, there you go. Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? Hello? Oh. No. It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, you weren't scared going outside today with all the commotion going on around? Didn't stop you from coming in here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. You're gonna make more cryptic but ominous news to stop me. Scam call time? I thought, but no. Again, it's just my leg acting up. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? I'm sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. I just figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I can do that. It's not a mixed drink, right? Like, or it is a mixed drink, but like, yeah. I could do a big one of those. I'm waiting for the shooter drop on this game. Like, normally with like, what was it? Yeah, sorry about that, Phil. You got to make sure that you get permission before you ask to link stuff. Unless if you're a sub. It's just, porn bot prevention. In retrospect, like, I guess, yeah, anyway. No matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I thought about that, too. Do you think you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Or would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else and so on? PH Hal? Dr. Fowl. Dr. Phil. Yeah, Soma moment. It's quite an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to be transferred in someone's brain into a lemon, or Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They make functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes them more creepy than anything. There aren't anything transferring his identity or anything, though. They're just wiring him to a body. Oh. You think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar? I'd have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you is about is just uncanny looking. So speaking of uncanny, how the fuck did you get in here? How do you walk? How did you feel the first time you saw yourself like this? It's quite a shock, actually. I didn't last too long, though. I never got too attached to my body. Later in my life, it was almost literal. Do you know what the downside of this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside, if you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. I mean, yeah. In my opinion, yes. I feel like that, tipsiness is part of what makes booze booze. Like, that's probably not a healthy way to do things. I really don't. I mean, a good beer, I enjoy. And vodka, I'm mostly drinking because it's smooth and it does the job. The ticker still says straight. Did I not update it? Oh, yeah, I didn't. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Why though? Loam can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain has computers attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brain to reduce the input speed into their bodies. Depending on their model, the drunk subroutine might even throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a job is figuring out exactly how you work. That's right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Hey, Alma. Just, oh, Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Dude, are you quit creeping? Whoa. Hurt my feelings with that, darling. So sorry you don't see a disembodied brain every day. I mean, I did work summer in Lilum maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name's Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic or at least have a face. I know what to strive for then. I'm just kidding. I'd be happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, then I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay, then. Let's make a Cobalt Velvet. Is it bigoted not to date robots? I think, you know, some people like, I don't know, brown hair. Some people like black hair, straight hair, curly hair, blue eyes, green eyes, brown eyes. No hair? Sure. I'm putting all the ketamine into this one. I think it's fine to have preferences. And, it's kind of the way you handle it. And yeah, technically it's not a robot. It's just a weird looking human. It's like champagne served in a cup that still had a little bit of cola left. Sounds great. Your drink? I hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me in the last 3 minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging by the way you two talk, I guess you've been a client for here for a while, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Sorry, I just need to fix that up. Really? One would think it's longer. Feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started to come here and that was it? First time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where is Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. I'm not huge on mixed drinks. I'll take a screwdriver. I'll take Irish car bomb. Rum and Coke, vodka and Coke. I guess I do like mixed drinks. I rarely just drink straight liquor, though. I usually mix the liquor. You don't drink alcohol with energy drinks. That's some, like, frat kid shit. That fucks you up super fast. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. Next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's like this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Friendship. I think, I'm getting gay vibes, but alright. There's gonna be one stream you guys are just gonna ruin with pink gals, isn't it? I'm fine with that. It's whatever. As long as it's not like, Alma is one of the only straight characters in this game, really. Pink gal. I'm gonna get, I made some progress on the next Town of Nowhere, and I feel like it's going well. Pink gal. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That tailor was nice. A little weird at first, though. Apparently, one of the 5 pink gal brains being studied by scientists or something. Just a summary of it on this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. No, I'm hitting the pink. What are you guys talking about? I've done all 3. I did not miss any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 3. Pink gal, pink gal. There we go. I only missed. I only missed 2. Aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters of the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. The middle kid, but your name starts with an A? Don't think about it too much. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister, Carlita, is the eldest one. Then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Belle. Sorry, youngest one is Bernardo. Trans? You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. But the time that Iveta and Bernie were born, Diana and Carletta had already moved. And speaking family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's going on with them. Brunetta? Brunetta's alright name. You keep the B theme because that's like a thing they're doing. What's a good B name for a chick? Betty's alright. Venus. Babe, Buttercup. Butrude, Belle. Belle is fine. I like Belle for a B name. B is good. Beatrice. Beatrice you can just simplify to B. Bonnie. I can only think of Five Nights at Freddy's when I think Bonnie. Bennis. Buttercup. Bianca. I knew about Bianca. She was weird. I don't think I'd name someone Bianca. Yeah, Buttercup is the name of a Powerpuff Girl, but like, I don't know. If I was gonna pick my own name, I don't know. My parents had one sorted out for me when I was a kid because they were like, they didn't have the technology yet to figure out whether or not it was a guy or a girl before I was born. So they were just like, so they came up with both. So I'd probably ask them what they went with and then go from there. Because then it would be like the reason that Karens are like Karens and not like Susans or Becky's or whatever, it's because of the year there was a really popular name, right? So I want, if I were trans, I'd want to go with a name that was like popular at the time, you know? So that way it like fits my vibe because I'm older now, you know? It's not illegal to name someone after animation, but it's a shit name. Veta and Brunetti do. I'm not to mention that I visited them most every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week and she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and she pretty much forgot about him. Shit. I chose the name Theodore because I like the way it sounded like royalty. All right, fair enough. That's a fancy name. And you could just be Theo if you wanted to, like, back it down a bit. You know, be a little more casual with it. Brianna is my trans name. That's a good one. Never mind the fact that they don't actually need to go, or they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has really been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married a guy at 20. She didn't think about that for marrying a guy she only known for 3 months. Should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time that it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seemed like he was her best friend's brother or something. Went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us. Instead of kissing me, he proposed. Jade's a good name. I like Jade. Simple, clean, short. I'm not good at naming people. Almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh? So, like, you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. To be fair, she didn't know him. Kiss cams are a little weird. It puts a lot of pressure on a relationship that may not be okay. I've seen one where it was like, the kiss cam focused on this couple. Yeah, my sister. And it's like, no. Kiss is all right, band. I have to be in the right mood for Kiss. Kiss cams are a weird ass tradition. Tradition deserves to be re-examined at every corner. We can't just keep doing things because it's tradition. That's stupid. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex in the wedding night line. But honest to God, I can't understand why he thought that would be a good idea. Sounds a little too convoluted, you know, proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man who's willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years, but I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's in that bottle? Oh yeah, it's some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What'd you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. Kisikwe. Interesting name. What does it mean? It's the name of a chieftain of some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. People have unironically named their kids Satan before. That's not a... A cool thing, I'm actually a trans woman. grads. I really appreciate people who like they figure that out. Like that's a core part of your person, and being able to like express that fully is cool, you know? Also being cis, but like thinking about it and be like, is that right for me? And going, no, I'm not trans. That's also pog worthy. Like figuring that shit out, like it's good, you know? Anyway, you're getting all the ketamine today. Oh, I didn't age it. One French Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you don't need to worry about. All right, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad are split amicably. My mom is a violinist, and so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I kind of just said that's it in one day and stopped. Violin is not one of the instruments that, like... Violin is a rough fucking instrument, man. I have two, and I do not play them. I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yup. Can you speak French? Mon aeroglacier est plein de anglares. You happy, chat? I don't fucking speak any language aside from English, and I barely speak that. Media Refrigerator, thank you for the 62 months of support. Finished my summer work project, hydroponics rig. Awesome. Get to do some research with it. Might send some of my hardware to fucking ISS. I misread that as ISIS for a minute, and I was like, whoa, man, fuck off. Scared me. Yeah, that'd be awesome to put that on the space station. That's dope. Thank you for the 62 months of support. Rubbish, I don't know. I can't speak French. Does anyone know what that... Does that mean anything? What is this song? This one needs to get out of here. Hold up. I don't like this song. Man, hovercraft is full of eels. Classic. We're gonna fix this soundtrack. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin on my mom's side that lives close by, but you'd be hard-priced to spot him in a crowd. Kind of lucky, you know. All my mom's side of family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street is ridiculously high. That sucks. I don't mind visual novels. I'm a little confused on when I get to make, like, bold choices, you know? I'm kind of just a bartender. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I was wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker? Makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. Sounds like something that somebody would say to make bartender sound more sophisticated. It's one of those job titles that make you feel good. You know? Like senior game advisor or I forget what they called me at Randall's. It was Daystalker, which sounds like an awesome fucking metal band. And what was the other one? Courtesy clerk. That was it. That means bag boy. I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. That sounds way too fancy. People want me to find flaws in their security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or somewhere else in the world, they need security, I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. The whole thing sounds illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me that once you secured some incriminating phone pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. What made you become a hacker, by the way? Always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they all started to feel kind of samey. I mean, there's only so many combinations for Sudoku. I mean, that's white hat, yeah? I was a bagger too. It's like, dude, during the summer, fuck that shit. I don't think that there's a good way to get rid of the no signal thing, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't think of a way to do it. And there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. No signal is a feature. It's like what's going on in my brain. It's just nothing. Nothing happening up there. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. So it was something that always is evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like always evolving puzzle. A puzzle that I help make harder at that. I don't think about it that way. It's also less actiony than what the movies make it out to be, though. Yeah. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something is an amazing feeling. We have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any kind of classy drink. Here goes nothing. Showing something classy. Well, you just had a Cobalt Velvet. So maybe we mix it up? What did she have so far? She had a beer? Or no? She had a Cobalt Velvet and a Blue Fairy, was it? Bad touch? Alright. Chat's convinced me. On the rocks and mixed. We can make it a big one too. On the rocks and mixed. Cool. This is what I need. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst thing that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right not to give me money. And if they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips. Which doesn't help because I have to pay the bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and other equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? Y'all say she's... Okay. We could be roommates. They're roommates, chat. They're roommates. Dunno, moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset that one time I moved some furniture around. Just the idea of moving that gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is taking time for my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking a break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Brian reminds me of this chick that I once knew. She was weird. Weird chick. Aggressively horny? But I think it was to fuck with people. She once said that she wanted to find a closet to fuck me in, which is a weird thing to say. But, you know, not my type. Alright, so we need to get rid of Base of the Titans. Well, I don't know how you describe that otherwise. What do you want to call that move? Oh, wait, hold up. There's a black screen? Oh, but that's not going to work because it's the same black as everything else. Oh, well. There we go. I'm back. Sure, it's chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. Hobo out there seems like a nice kind of guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently, he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? You could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that also lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family have tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why'd he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments, debt, banks evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. Yeah, that's some real fucking writing right there. Just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. Oh, I'm here. Don't scream. You two hanging out the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Would it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. Do you like my present so much? Sweet non-alcoholic, you say. All right. Optional ketamine. There we go. Can you do like 3 or 4 times? I mean, this only has like 2 ingredients. I'll give you a big one. Mixed. There you go. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless if you're Lawrence. But he has a weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? Friend of mine. He's a vending machine. But how implied of me? I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. I'm lovely. I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Hey, what's up? Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I was a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Oh, hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it that dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. What do you do for work, Alma? I'm a hacker. What is this game? Cyberpunk Bartending? Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees some computer logged into the account that says they're hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how hacking works. It's an interesting game. For as little as you get choices, like, it's an interesting game. Do you just start typing real fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. Won't know unless if you try, right? Last time I said I had to jam the plastic replica of halogen light jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success. All right. Every drink is a choice, I suppose. I think if you're gonna shove a light bulb up your ass, I would get one that was designed as a sex toy for that express purpose. Because, you know. Glass breaks. Anyway, okay then, let me explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from the computer's database. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, you can't remove it without breaking it. Like putting it in your mouth. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, and how much information is stored and all that. There's got to be a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're usually an exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. Start working through proxies, websites, and other ways to find vulnerable computers to find my way on. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, trying some known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for a password itself. I see. And when I'm finally in, I go ahead and retrieve user privileges. Woot. After that, I go and try and become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there's a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack in an already existing account. I can use info somebody already gave me. Should we take a drink of alcohol every time? Dorothy just says weird shit. Everyone's got that, like, they flirt with you, but they don't mean it kind of thing. But the usual way is to buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor into the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything. What? Make my buffer overflowed. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Honestly, if you're this horny, probably being a sex worker is a good job for you, you know? Like, you have to be this level of horny to be able to, like, really pull off the sex worker thing. I didn't booze her up. There wasn't a single drop of booze in that thing. I was good. She asked for no booze. I gave her no booze. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happens? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans really don't get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you record yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'll make millions. Horny Lilum are unexploited market. I see. Looks like my ride is here. I'm leaving because you're weird. People are making AI sex workers now. Yeah. 100%. Dorothy's a robot. Yeah, she's a Lilum, which is robot. They start off as like child models and then they upgrade once they reach a certain level. Like they basically have to pass a test of humanness and then they're allowed. But she opted to not get that upgrade even though because reasons. Her specialty, her clientele, are ones that want childlike robots. You ride? Yup, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just happened that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. She's 20... Yeah. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. Street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place to get lost and corrupted souls can gather and forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone, from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie, can just sit and kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm smart and philosophical. I need a soundboard. All right, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What do you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. $17, the hell does that mean? The 7 kid grew up. Probably 17 ingredients. So this is 2, 6, 7, 8, 12, minus 2, so no. Beer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, yeah, an optional ketamine will do it, but there's one that's exactly 17, right? Optional ketamine is exactly what you want. All right, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It just counts for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's not it. 6, 7. No, it is. Okay, so that's 17. Aged and mixed. How does he know how much he mixed in there? Well, he's sophisticated. He's a persona non grata. Okay, explain. The total ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. What brings you in here, Mr. Armando? Virgilio Armando. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. It's optional. One's not more polite than the other. Fuck this guy. Right. If you have to, like, point out that you're smart to other people, you dumb. You know? Just fucking do things and people are like, whoa, that's smart. Or not. You know? But if you have to tell people I'm doing a smart thing right now, just so you know, like, the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. I hate this guy already. Get the fuck out of my bar. Can I roofie his drink and drop him in the alley? Like in a safe spot, but somewhere the fuck not here. Maybe throw him in a taxi and tell him, like, get this guy home, figure out his ID. Like, I'm not... That's, like, not cool, is it? But this guy's not cool. I fucking hate him. I was passing by and I saw this place called Valhalla. I want to see the souls resting warriors and wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquet. A lively Valkyrie is looking over them. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. I know what Valhalla is. I fucking work here, bitch. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. Please don't act like you're rhyming. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see the waitresses and food. I wanted to see this bar in all of its decadent glory. Again, we have fucking arcade machines and a dartboard. The darts are dusty, but, you know. Try not to mind if they smell like dog piss. You're out of luck. Today's been quite slow. Not that I'm surprised, given how things are going out in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that's true. Making a ruckus coming at each other, but that's more to be expected from only mammal to kill its own. Pretty sure that's not right, but okay. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the... Oh yeah? Then give me an example, non-zoologist bartender. Monkeys. Lions. Wolves. I've seen some fucked up shit on the internet. Dogs. Dogs. Definitely seen that one. Like I said, I don't know exact details, but I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over the pride. You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. We're using pride as the name for a group. Oh, fuck. You know what they look like? What is their name? Is it Jane Stephanie Sterling now? I think so. Kind of giving me that vibe as far as looks. James Stephanie Sterling. Jim. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. It's actually a reference to them. Really? Oh, really? That's wild. Okay. But going back on the topic, you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. Oh my god, you're one of those fucking... I don't think it's a malicious parody. I think it was probably a bit that they were doing. The group where halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens and periodic and table. I'd rather be roommates with Dorothy. But Dorothy would probably get deconstructed by my wife real fast. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. Yeah. What is it? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, hey, they're both primal number. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat. Okay, well, I know where I can get that. Not here. Get lost. Okay. I can't fucking do that, man. Oh, wait, I can actually do that. Why can I do that? Here. Wait, you didn't. Wait, you did. I ordered Fruit Loops at a bar once. They got it to me. It was good. I will drink this perfume. You don't really have to. I'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. But hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you that I even existed before I entered the door? Can you stop existing? As an experiment. How can you assure me that this is reality, is real, and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? Heaven or hell, let's fight. What if everything up till this point is just some stupid story written by some unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. Oh, it's let's rock, that's it. Such a raw line. I don't care about any of that, actually. Reality for me is that all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of saying things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open up your mind to things in your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. You have not reached enlightenment. I can tell you that much. Habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. That's wrong. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy the New World Order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let's take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Chill, come here a sec. What? News report. About 5 gigabyte report proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group based. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find in the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside that bank, it seems. I recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, this bar has quite the security system, and I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. And I guess I'll stay the night. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. You mind sleeping in my office? Nah, I guess that's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by morning. I'll have zinc 2 on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing that can't bash. Siljafour. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Nice. Poor kitty, not getting fed. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. It's morning for me on the weekends and for any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but the forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corp president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. Make it sound like some sort of god suddenly decided to put everything in place. I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, but it's not really safe yet. But it's worse. It was worse last night. Also seems to be civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. Not only the White Knights are a problem too, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Say is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever that he's doing is he's safe. Dare I say, even safer than whatever he is going on here. I sure hope so. We're gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty out right now. Let's take the Sunday off. All right. Say, you want me to help you get to your apartment? Yeah, actually, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. How the fuck are you pulling that off? And here we are. How sweet. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, want to hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Dude, you've got that giant thing on your wall, right? Well, sure, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah. I did tell you that you should invite me over to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Colonel. Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcers table, but I think we're safe here. Spanish announcers table? The fuck? Come on in. Excuse me. You want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Just don't mind this though if you wanna. Thanks. Hey, how's the trailer weather treating you? Gets cold from time to time, but nothing the Kokatsu and the heater can't fix. All right, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when I was going to the bar yesterday. Wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend the whole night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago. It's too big for me. Why buy it then? It's dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where'd you get this one? Don't know, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use. Just kind of ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus, I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. All right. Let me change to something more comfortable. Take your time. Yeah! Yes! Let's go! Kitty cat time! Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed, massive black fur glaring in my general direction. And that's just it's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. You just give him some time. It's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green or yellow. That's the way my cats are. Abby's got yellow eyes and Herman's got green. Weird, huh? First I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back home, we had beer. I see what? Good old Botsko. He kept intruders away better than any old dog. Right. Hey, this picture isn't something you see every day. What, me taking such a sappy pic? No, just a framed picture on a printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? These are, one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend, and the one on my left is Gabrielle, my sister. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What'd you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought that was recent because you usually don't see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly, let alone printed and framed one. Did you break up on good terms then, or you even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex? Let's just say that things ended with both of us saying very mean things, and me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, but I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. I haven't said a word since. Really, it's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in that pic. Why have her pick out like this then? Just couldn't get it off my mind. Something that Alma said to me about missing having the warmth of someone pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to their breathing just as they pet your head, dozing off, knowing that they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. Felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her on the street. I don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. God, I'm glad I'm not dating anymore. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Can you stop fucking with my shit? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing. It's nothing. Now, please give it to me. All right. It's all nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you got a lot of beer. Well, BTC gives me discounts and point card, and I use it every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink that I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell at stores. Besides, the one at the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. Yeah, I don't like any of that shit. In English, please. One's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Yeah, that's the IPA. I really don't like IPAs. I don't know. It doesn't taste like any lighter to me. I don't know what a Pilsner is. But I don't like light beer. Just tastes like piss. You know? Give me something dark and meaty. Damn, I want a beer now. Is this one made with that? Oh, what was the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Neutrogenic dichromyl litrogenol, or NDL. As a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden's kiss polluted the water supplies. The effects of the pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissions it for use in all their bars. And this one is made with it? Yep. I see here at the end, NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch serves as a stabilizer. If I remember correctly, they need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. One. You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum around somewhere. You want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink this beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? I don't know, with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible, and I'm boss in name only anyways. It's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept me that poster of me in the room. Even more than you hung it in plain sight. I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, then why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. She's not drinking any, though. I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something. You just have it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think. I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can dish out the pain. Nah, there's nothing of the sort. A different sort of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for some reason mess. Oh, glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait. You talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. You should call me Dildo Face. That's what friends are for. Well, Can's left 11. I've had 1. We started with 12. She hasn't touched her drink. About what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. I have a couple ideas. That's oh, so we got like a 24 pack. Okay. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part of the anti-riot force that was before defecting. That should give me a clue about who he is, but so far I've only found out that he was one such defector. He didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. Also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. It's always like that when I think I have a clue as to who he is. Something else that contradicts the evidence. Guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. Wonder if Gil's alright. Worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotional robot. He'd be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much. There's 3 things that I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. I'm also drinking like it's me and not like it's someone who's probably like half my weight. Like I can shotgun back like 2 or 3 beers before I start feeling it. I wouldn't describe bell peppers as sweet. Like bitter? Bitter. It's not really in the realm of spicy. It's like the Wish version of spice, you know? It's like not actually spicy. So it just ends up being bitter? Man, what a baby, unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How'd you meet such a guy? Showed up at the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. The levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink and he said he didn't have money on him. Pretty much couldn't leave him on his own. I felt, so I pretty much just gave him the drinks for free. After a couple, he broke down crying. He, what? I don't really get, what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him that I could, if he could wash himself, then I could find him a job. I'll be damned if he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value and judge him for what he did as an employee. Aside from the occasional sudden escapee, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, recovering his ass from time to time. Literally. Surprises me that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself and I always keep an eye on it. Besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You made the bar more lively, you know, yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned a course. Like that blonde titty hacker, I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she just speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. Bad relations with her family? Not bad, I'm just not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom and dad and aunt. But back to Alma. I'm really hoping that she finds a nice guy to settle with. But she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. I see. There's also a sex worker robot girl, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the years. She seems pretty giddy. You think I can handle another beer? I think I can handle another beer. I accidentally clicked. Kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can be weird. Is there a way to go back and read previous things? Scroll up. Ah. She intrigues me, though. I've seen a lot of sex workers over the year, but she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. Okay. You think? Lilum operates some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share fear of mortality. If I click drink, does she drink? She does. That's fun. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in a collective source. So if they lose an arm, they can just reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they have an attached human-like emotions or fear or love. They're just different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC 20 or 72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their body, so if they're fulfilling their main purpose. So I'm guessing she's got a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. It is? You don't expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum... You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey an image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling him... Oh, that's demonetized now. And doll is like calling them fake. Pogbot, no! Timed out. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, it's because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Lilum are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Cool. Speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julian, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See, like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. You ever watch Model Warrior Julian? No. Not at all, but my little sister's a big fan of it, the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. Had everything from the dolls to the costumes and a bunch of lunchboxes. Didn't help that it was one of the only shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They're really nice. It's beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't even a kid. Julian was an adult that became younger when transformed. What? Said it was pretty ambitious for a kid's show, even by today's standards. Julianne. Because at Monka Est instead of Pogbot one time. Okay. Challenging as fuck. Well, you got excited there. That's a problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, could even recite full chapters. Something tells me that you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but when I went to middle school... And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about things that I did back then. Don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudges against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of that show and mocking me. Anyway, anyone calls me Julianne. Julianne. Oh, sorry about that, legend. Julianne, or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. Never talk about it because find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. Sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was always the kind to fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of sallow jerkwad. Around that time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become what I am today. Unless I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So, Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He's rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well even when he says otherwise. He seems to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment, he's congratulating my dad by berating him a little. What? And the next, we were playing with me. My dad worked a lot, my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? At old age. My dad says his last words are something like, "Fuck scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you, really. Curious. Just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me, though, it seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in that friend, too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyway, I have this friend that I've known for a long time. Red-haired, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing. Yeah, that one. She manages the BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. Revved off. He's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. And if you thought the city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. Sequel name? That's the next one? Is that out yet? I did play off. I beat off on stream. I hope they make the game because they're struggling with game dev. Because a lot of stuff happened. Oh, what? I feel like I only need to beat off once on stream. You know? Y'all get the idea. Have you tried Space Funeral? Never heard of it. Had a release date of 2021. The writer quit. They actually managed to get out of Venezuela. What is Space Funeral? Never heard of it. Yeah, pandemic fucked with everyone, man. I think if you came out of the pandemic the same person, you must have been in a coma or something. I don't know how the fuck you survived that shit being the same person you were. I think we all got a little weird. I mean, my life hasn't. Well, my life has changed. I don't go places anymore. Even more so than like I did before. Space Funeral. All right, I'll write it down. I'll look into it. They didn't quit. I see. I thought someone said they quit. Space Funeral would vibe hard. Is it on Steam or what? Let me pop it up. Like, add it to my wish list. It's a free game. Okay, it's not on Steam. Is it on itch.io? Oh, it looks like Vinny streamed it. One of the first, like, images is from, it's a Vinny, clip. Vinny streamed it a while ago. Alright, alright. Drink the blood and smoke the weed. Yeah. Is one of the comments. Okay. Philip and Leghorn start off on a mission to find the mysterious city of Forms. Their travels must overcome ghosts, criminals, hypnosis, lions, Dracula, cryptic letters, muscle hedonists, swamp knights, blood ghouls, and more to discover in Space Funeral. The original released in September 2010, made in RPG Maker 2003. Music credits in game and the music folder of downloads has been re-exported to the latest RM2X3 version, which should hopefully fit any font issues. I don't know what those words mean, I'll be honest with you. All right. What style of game is it? Why are you bringing it up now? Turn-based RPG. Because off was brought up. Oh, all right. She moved to the bar in the building elsewhere and opened Nirvana B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted to go a place to go away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. That bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Oh, fuck. What? You used to be a cop? Gold Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? Done lots of things, Jill. Spent short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler and MMA fighter. Chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? Still see my face on websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you and Gil and my sis Iris, Lexi, I guess it's not. There's a lot of people I don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home and at college, I went out a lot. Felt like there was going out. There was a pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friends since moving here is Alma and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always four, but that cat's a hermit that refused to go out. Shouldn't go out. It's fucking dangerous out there. And you know, he's a cat. Bruh. Hold up. Bruh. Thank you. A cat is fine too. Hey, boss. What will you do when the bar closes? I don't know, maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping her with things there. Or maybe traveling for a while. I see. But don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy it for a while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me? Whatever bar I end up working with? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar that I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats, an unrelated matter. I trust you on that one then. Don't worry. Maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. The bar closes, let's both go take a vacation, go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Really didn't get too shit-faced. Tried to keep it pretty, stable. Bad ending, didn't get shit-faced. I didn't really want to get shit-faced, man. Coming right up achievement unlocked. What does that mean? Chapter's name means bitter. Please make sure you have the 8,000 needed. Jill is curious about what Daruma she sorrowed. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Okay. Shop. Well, I guess this is 4chan. Blood feud between... Really not worth blowing out my voice reading over all this out loud. 4chan's... results in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur. Moot, no. Moot hasn't been the fucking, like, head of 4chan in fucking years, yeah? What a weird fucking situation, that guy. Is that a Plant a Fez reference? I have no idea. I guess, maybe? Pogbot needs Jesus. Sorry about that. January 4th, card announced. Blood feud. Okay, this one we already read. Smart underwear. Okay. Okay. I mean, that seems useful, but... yeah, Apollo Bank is getting attacked 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Explosion registered. Mia is still quiet about it. Explosion bombs. Any clue who's doing this? Gloop that wants to overthrow the government. Hackers helping the hostages escape. They're suspecting it's Alice. Attacker was shot dead. A huge amount of data was released from the servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? There's nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, and espionage. Approximately 600,000 sources, terabytes that all contain operations from Glitch City government, White Knight operations. Seems the ultimate goal of the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. Shit sounds whack. How do you make a plan this complex? I don't really understand. So they blew up things in order to... You hear about how Limes tried a bot that learns from chat? Should they try to... That's a thing you can do? They leaked shit that was on the bank's network. That's cool. A sentient bot that, I mean, based on that thing that we posted, or I showed y'all the other day, right? Yeah, here it is. Display capture. This here, where it's just like a word thing of chat, and my chat is angry when they watch Zero Time Dilemma. Oh yeah, it's George Jetson's birthday, I guess. Shit, alien, bruh, Rev, yeah, fuck machine. It's good. Some bot that did that. All right, I need to go and buy a Daruma. The cracked one. Funds are a little low. What day is it? 19th. Okay. A little concerned about being broke. Guess we got a couple more days. I've heard about the whole AI being too sentient thing. It was also said by kind of a crazy sound guy, so I don't know. Based on the AI that I've messed with, like, I don't think we're there yet, but I could see us getting there. But I'm talking about like Dolly and what is it? AI Playground, stuff like that. So true, no cap. Would I want an AI generated version of myself? I'd be curious to see what an AI could extrapolate from my behavior. No, let's do one more day. Go to work. I feel like there's enough information about me online that you could probably get it going. Autoresponder? Honestly. Homestuck. Chat was, or someone on Tumblr asked if I would wear a Catboy or Dave outfit for stream. Or if, you know, I think they were like, and I was like, as a sub reward or something, but... Or which would I prefer to wear on stream? I said the Dave one, I guess. Catboy Rev. Man. I don't know about that. Hey guys, how the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving for so many days without notice. If Mike can become a cat... When we talk Catboy, what is the definition of Catboy? Is it just the ears? Or is it more? See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and why do I not? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Do it. It's so it's 5,000 to wear a cowboy outfit and 7,500 to show a frame on stream, and every $500 after that is another 5 seconds of webcam. Is Nekopar even acceptable for a stream? Like, I don't think you'd stream that, right? Donation incentive? A sub incentive I'd be down for. For, like, probably the Dave thing. Nekopara seems like a game that would be banned. The lame version is fine. You mean the version that doesn't have porn in it? Yeah, Yandere Sim is banned because it was explicitly weird, but yeah. There's a Catboy Nekopara. Bruh. I'm glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, you gonna make me watch the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know what the hell you really are or what's trying to come back and bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. You're worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats don't move on the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. There's a Catboy version of Necropara. If someone wastes Necopara, a Catboy's paradise. Oh, it's free. Add to wish list. Play the Catboy game? What do you guys think? What's the goal? Because I think another 1,000 subs is unreasonable to ask for. So my fucking soul to y'all. There are twinks in that game. There are twinks in that game. Confirmed. How much do you need to not do it? Significantly less. Because it's yours? Charity incentive? Maybe. 1,000 subs? Like, get to 1,400. It's 1,200 for a new... I don't know about that. Hold on. Viewer rewards. Emotes. Charity incentive would be good. Nah, it says 1,400 for the next subscriber emote. And I get one extra emote slot at that point. That's what the bot was saying. Yeah, I need to fix the bot. Get us a new sub emote, and we'll talk about it. I'll figure out how to get a... Or a subathon. I mean, maybe that's it. We do a subathon. How do we not have a Catboy Rev emote? Well, because... Cat-themed subathon. I couldn't find it myself, so take it. Self-respect, I guess? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I'm willing to sell that or not. Like, I don't know if it's got value. So... Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it. Mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. Don't think that I'm just rejecting your gift of yours. It's just preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. You still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but you know. All I can do is enjoy whatever we have left here as best as we can. Yeah. So cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear. We don't want that. It's true. I have self-respect and I want to be a cowboy. So that's the difference. That's the difference right there. You want to be a cowboy. That's you living your dreams, man. For me, that's not a dream. That's a nightmare. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? No, not really. Anyway, let's start the day. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, but I'm looking for Diana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guy's looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a minute. You heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're the BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of the people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me just like any other client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get for you, Mr. Brian? Let's see, let's go with the basics. Sugar Rush, please. Coming right up. Sugar Rush. Optional ketamine. No booze because he's gonna be putting me out of business, or all the booze to fuck him up and make him make different decisions? No half measures, you know? All or nothing. Alright, let's think about this for a second. If he's sober... Blitz those chakras? I don't know if I want to blitz his chakras with this shit. If his sober decisions are bad for you, his drunk decisions won't likely help you. Alright. A little bit of ketamine. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of Sugar Rushes. Why? They're sort of the fried eggs of mixing drinks. The most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar Rushes are simple enough that you need to follow the instructions. If you can't do that right, your future as a bartender isn't bright. You never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dad has talked quite a bit about you. Really? I guess you got a few questions for me, right? Mostly concerned about the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it, not where to start. You saw the news on the information that leaked during the Apollo Bank Trust incident, right? About the White Knights having a lot of their members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out the White Knights were not the only ones with shady people. Some of those same people or folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. Or at least not without going through tons of paperwork first, giving the criminal time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set out, they've apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones most under the radar right now. The modest to low-income ones are primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales? Among other reasons, the bar can get axed. Low sales is one of the rarest ones. But if sales were a problem, lots of bars would have closed every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. I guess your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places which I've almost never received complaints. Closest thing to a recent complaint was a whole farmer fabric affair for a little while ago. So much saliva. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though. Valhalla is the name of the bar, yeah. But it's like, it seems like it's a classification. So it's like Hall A. VA-11 Hall A. But they just call it Valhalla. Similar to how there's one that's called Nirvana B, where it's like an annex of something else. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making such an effort is enough, thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, there's a recipe book has a drink created here, right? Yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Alright, so we're being nice to him then. I'm glad I didn't fuck with him too much. Let's be real good to him. Do we, like, crank up the volume? I think we probably just keep it chill, yeah? There you go. Registry said that this was an accident while making a pile driver. Yeah, it's the creator of the drink just over there. Oh, you're Robert. Yeah, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill just call you Gil, though. It's an Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we just call him Gil. Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff in the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were evaluating my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean, timely delivery, correct orders, top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me. Surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor was some girl with a red mohawk. Based. I see. I wonder what the boss will talk about with Brian about. Jill, was it? Miss Stella, what a pleasure. You okay? Yeah, just call me Stella. Give me a big beer, please. Sure. You alright? Shit's crazy out there right now. I think I could be a bartender. I just don't think, I don't know. I'm not sociable. I also don't like messing with drunk people. I don't think I could be a bartender. Never mind. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course. What's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during the whole affair and... Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so I'm hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Hair suddenly got a lot heavier. I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do with that kind of situation? Maybe a joke? That would be tasteless. Okay, just say anything at least. She'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when I'm under this kind of pressure, do I? There's a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. Private detective, I take it. Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it's Art Van? No, Von Delay? Oh yeah, Art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now. I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. Oh, I see. Any good? Doesn't look like it, but he's got quite skilled at gathering intel. The cat ears are nubs of skin, cartilage, and muscle because she got a mutation for an nanomachine rejection procedure. Weird. Okay. I believe he'll give me the answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing. Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. I'm sorry. No, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try and say something when clients see them, when I see them down. Right now, I can't find the words that don't sound hypocritical or useless or tasteless. I'm glad to know you at least have that much common sense. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. Something that'll calm me down a bit. Gladly. Sweet and calming. Looking at the, I don't know as if calm is a thing. Alright. Powder Delta. Fruity and as girly as it gets. Happy? Soft? Happy? Girly and happy, maybe? Sobering is like relaxing. Not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powder delta, 1 flandegreen, 2 ketamine. On the rocks, blended. Here, thanks. I seem to really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters. My social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say is more than a friend to me. She's brought up the topic at a bad time. Don't worry about it. Also, I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support, someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I say that she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide everything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But whenever I'm with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Bro, don't be like that. Don't do that. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of your level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break, and you could use some. Well, for the given value of fresh, I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it up to me. Would you play Furry Feet? What the fuck are you talking about? God damn, it's chilly outside. Every day is night. All right. I'm a bar. What a kid like you know about that? Just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy came in. Cat boomer girl greets him. They start talking. Eventually, everything was okay until that girl mentions Batsu Corp offhand. After that, that guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like that was a normal conversation. I see. While I won't deny Zembatsu Corp is anything but innocent, we get down to it. It has enhanced the quality of life around here. Yeah, if by enhance you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Can't you see that these big companies don't care about us? Do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? One of the big test groups for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know. And also true, I have privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of the Zembatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AI as citizens. Yes, but they also hold the AI reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilum prism. AI went rogue, transfer it and deliver your drone or ship it to Glitch City. A murderer is now delivering your pizza. Spicy George Costanza. Fair point, although that program has been proven to reform many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. City also has a stronger economy. Zombatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. And now the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies mean more people who will plant their feet in your face. It also means more products being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zombatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made a lot of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every single day. It's amazing for those who could afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing a medicine shortage almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are more jobs. All of the companies are coming down here and need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey, you don't just sit there. Give me a Zen star. Sure. I don't know this story well enough. On the rocks and mixed. There you go. Tastes like nothing. I don't know the situation in this town well enough to know whether or not she's right or not. You know? If the corporation's actually making the world a better place, then that's fine. Just... She has a biased view because she grew up rich. I don't know the politics of this world. Considering the kind of shit that's going on here, I don't know about that. Zombatsu Corp is the White Knights guy, right? It's like if Amazon conquers the world and makes everyone piss in bottles. It's a cyberpunk dystopia. It's really hard for me to go, oh yeah, no, everything's good in this cyberpunk dystopia. You know? They're behind almost every shady thing in the city. Yeah, it's kind of the vibe I'm getting. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. Seriously hope you don't believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? Do you remember... You do remember something I've always failed to remember. You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still a luxury belonging to only a few. I think that's probably accurate. I would imagine that, you know, yeah, the world's a better place on average, but it's just because it's significantly better for a handful of people, but it's worse for a lot of people. But the quality of life improvement for that small few is so massive. So it's like, technically things are better. Like if you take the average, but I mean, no, the average citizen's got a shithole place. I don't know. Again, I don't know this world well enough. I don't suspect that she's 100% right on this. I'm not a fan of wealth inequality. I don't know if y'all have jived with that thought yet, but it's kind of a thing. Anyway, those can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't even take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? It's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. Only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend themselves against someone. if both parties are on the same page that there is information to be gained from each other, and that in the end you don't necessarily have to agree, then yes. But sometimes, yeah, there's retaliation, and there's also, you know, sometimes people are using discussion, just talking, debate me types, are just using it as a way to, you know, push their beliefs onto other people. Not everyone is a trained public speaker or skilled at debating, right? Yeah, but sure, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. Actually, I really haven't been able to find out much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't up at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but the witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just happened to come today. So the weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Face brightened a bit. I hope it's the last thing you lose, I guess. Art is, he's doing his job. I don't think he's wrong on any of this. I think they can both be right to some degree. Like, it's one of those things, like, she said they brought more jobs, but we're not discussing the quality of those jobs. If we're talking to, like, it's an Amazon situation, like, they can't even, like, hire people anymore. That's such a raw line. Hope is the last thing you lose. Oh, okay. I was like, what line? If he's telling the truth, say he might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. You want anything? Me? Just give me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. All right. Let's get some big ones going. Yeah, let's go. On the rocks and mixed. And number 2. Shit. Misclick. All right, let's just do this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. On ice and mixed. A big bad touch. Remember this one party I went to, the guy came up to me with the name of this drink showed up. After people found out that one, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. It didn't seem to be offended to me. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? You okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now you think of it, did you find a girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Von Delay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank the whole time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose. She just happened to be at the... What? Trying to avoid getting mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as a girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about is say with people. Or say is people. To stop after the day, my throat's killing me. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting on people's side. Maybe if I just get a drink, I might be okay to go a bit longer. We'll see. On the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, once saw her take care of a war bot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she did recover in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? No. She's not only really physically fit, but she also is really good with Krav Maga. And something wrong? Nothing. I just realized I had forgot about all that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. Like you said, she's resourceful. Like I said, she's resourceful. I mean, yeah, I kind of feel like there might be... Also, it looks like George Costanza is coming right now, which is weird. Thank you for the 33 months of support, Gravity and Biscuits. Could you make me a Mars Blast, Mr. Bartender? Also, your face cam is a nice touch. Well, thank you. I thought it was funny that I could put it here. Like I said, she's resourceful. Surely she found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Von Delay? It's on me. You sure? Yeah, order away. All right, I'll have a piano man. And you, Miss Stella? Fine, get his order. On the rocks and mixed. I don't know why he's here. He's just here. He's the detective guy. This is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. All right, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Say's situation. Not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. Don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks, this place is soothing. I'm gonna go sit over near the arcades. Alright then, that'll be all down. Quite a mess, the situation with Robert. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6, Hall C. Is that supposed to be something else? Or is that just... Right. If it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Brian, fancy me... What the fuck is this? Fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here in all these places. Halcyon? Used to go to a bar named Halcyon. Parking was shit. But I never parked there. Usually walked. You busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. God, I forgot about Halcyon. Joe, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. The solid phone is an old model, so hanging up's a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone. So, and I wouldn't say it more interesting than... She's not hurting anyone. And wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? Finally hung up. Been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. We have arrived yet again. Oh my god, the majestic hall of heroes. Oh, fuck. Kind of have a hard time watching their content now. If I look at the title of the video, I pretty much know what's going to be said. We meet again, bartender. You look winded. It's pronounced the hero. No, I'm pretty sure it's just Virgillo. You said as much last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to pronounce how they want. Yeah, there we go. Jimquisition, yeah. You look winded. We're all little toys winded by cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one who in the vicinity is hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Just like that? I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get for you? Something fake. Of course. Fake? Berries are fake? Tables are fake. Beer is fake? How's beer fake? Ah, pretty close to the real deal. It is fake. You know what? Just because you're a bitch, you get a big one. All mixed. There you go, fake beer. Here you go. Now tell me, why is this fake? Because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me giving a damn about the abstract orders are fake. Bravo, brilliant. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take a noble duties as curator at the Steampunk Museum. That particular beer is fake. Right. Right? Also, is this money in the till or my money? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for people that visit the premises. Well, lately, my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them. The nerve of some people. Still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah, bet he treats you like a janitor or something. What in God's name are you talking about, Legend? Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. Zen? Purity is balance. I'm getting Zen vibes. All the rocks and mixed. There you go. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Beautiful. Hey you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember, maybe? Yeah, I think, No, we haven't met ever at all. That's an interesting reaction. Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks, huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, you punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are you done for the day? Yep. A few clients are considering the whole situation. Oh, shit! That Vergello guy. You guys actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. Wait, what? Gil stuff, don't mind. What were you talking about with Brian? Well, we're mostly catching up, to be honest. Hadn't seen him in a while, so I offered him a drink when we last met. I talked to him about what to do after the bar closes. Oh yeah, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Oh. Turns out, I was also tuning up the details for a new employee. New employee? Part-timer, you'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him, so it's a guy? Adorable guy, if I do say so myself. Suddenly have deja vu. You alright, Jill? Yeah. Must be nothing. Brian told me to give you this. Oh, nice. Did good. 8,000. Shoulder massager. Shoulder massager. What kind of money you got? Ooh, man. We got time. 8,000 by the 24th. It's the 20th. Okay, we can do that. As long as my next couple of purchases aren't like super expensive. Where's she using it? It's probably fine. Let's read these things, then I'll save, then I'll stop. Well, nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way you get the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. That's just a meme. Your walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Camotan. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't. Good thread. Okay. Men prefer Christmas cakes. The term Christmas cake referred to a woman 26 or older who were regarded as undesirable, just like Christmas cake that ceased being useful. Oh my god, what? I'll let you know that pencil skirts are the best. I don't fucking mind them, I'll tell you that. New waifu machine? Sakubon Soft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Launch game will have a franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going through a weeb audience. What's dignity anymore? Okay. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out over the firmware update that Heavy Industries is releasing for assault rifles. Compatibility with Nano Camel has been announced, allowing civilian models to use this weapon. Okay. We're using nano camo on the battlefield. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we already read that one. All right, let's go and save. All right. What is a real thing? This or not augmented eye? The other one? Danger you? Dangerous opinions? Oh, wow. It is. Huh. It's got cyberpunk stuff and dojins and okay, well, there you are. Was it set up? It looks like it was probably set up after this. I'm gonna go ahead and save one more time just because I have anxiety, and then we're gonna call it there for now because yeah, I'm kind of blowing my throat out here. I need to fix that, but I mean, I guess that's the problem with starting this early. We can switch to something else if it's fairly light on the reading, but maybe it's just time to hang out with the wife. I think it might just be time to hang out with the wife. Let's do that. Augmented Eyes Twitter, basically, yeah. Let's check and see where we're at. Oh, you can see me now. There we go. I missed the Valhalla stream. I'm sorry. Enjoy some wife time. I think I'm gonna. I might stream some more Monster Hunter or something over the weekend, but by and large part, I'm just gonna hang out with her. Someone the other day asked me like what my dream job was, something like that. I think I'm living it, man. I think I just want to do more of it, you know? Better streams that people are happy. That kind of thing. But at the end of the day, the whole reason you like wake up and do things is, I don't know, for me, it's that, and also making my wife happy and taking care of her. So I got to do a little bit of that, and hopefully I did the first bit of that and made y'all have a good day. But either way, I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Monday, maybe sometime this weekend. I don't know. I'll see you then.